What's up?
Talk about things.
This
All
is
right.
accurate. She is very accurate in what she says.
Uh
So
huh. Uh huh.
such
So,
such an honest lady, and I'm glad I used you as a tag again.
oh, did you? I didn't even notice.
Yeah, I did.
I don't see any of the tags. Where are the tags?
I don't know. I know I put them on there.
Thank
Whatever. Just know that you're a tag again.
you. Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh, now I see the tag.
Yay!
Great.
It is
So
great. You're the best tag.
thank you.
No, thank
I'm sure it'll bring you a lot of traction.
As it
People be
should.
searching that tag, I'm sure.
I mean,
Um,
I search it all the time. Doesn't really get me much somehow.
um, so let me explain this puzzle.
Okay.
So basically how it works is I think you can move all but one of the rows. You can just like slide them back and forth. And when there is only one kind of symbol in a column, then it will appear in the bottom. So basically what you want to do is move the rows back and forth left and right until
Uh,
only one kind of symbol is in each
well,
column.
1 second. I don't think my
Okay.
desktop audio is coming through
Uh-oh.
when it was before, but now it's not. So let me fix that so people can actually hear you and the game.
Oh, okay, yay. Hi, people.
That I don't.
Hi, internet.
It'll be even
Start that
better
whole bit over again.
if you want to.
No, it's fine. Um, sorry, I'm trying to move some stuff.
It's okay.
Uh, so yes, okay, so you have to move the rows back and forth until there's only one type of symbol in each column. So that will fill the bottom correctly.
I'm just. I think I'm just gonna have to open up the stream on my phone and see real quick if it's picking up on you or not.
Okay.
Because we need to hear a V. Otherwise, it'll seem like I'm talking to myself, and people can't know about that.
Oh,
Why'd you make that O sound?
because I don't I mean, I guess if you don't want people to hear you talk to yourself.
Okay. Well, I think I do hear you.
Okay, that's good. Hello.
It's delayed. Yeah, I definitely hear you.
Okay, that's good.
It's just oddly delayed. That's all. But that might just be because I'm on my phone or mobile, and mobile's behind. Cause Twitch mobile sucks.
True.
Hey, Disney.
Hey, Disney.
Bow, bow, bow. All right, let's mystery.
What's up, Disney? How's the day?
What goes on in Disney's world? Can you hear V okay? If not, I gotta
Yeah, can you
fix some
hear me?
stuff. Sounds fine. Just eating your lunch. What you having for lunch?
Yeah, that's the important question.
Got some
Mm.
pasta and ground beef with some sauce.
I love pasta.
I know you do. Twix also likes pasta. And hey, Anna,
Hi, Anna.
how it going? I typed and sent bless, and while I was waiting for it to go through, IRL Twix part. It's true. Twix Anna says hi. I gave her pets.
Oh, good.
It is good.
Twix is good.
She the best. So while I'm trying to figure this one out, because I think I get it, I just have to get symbols, blue
Yeah,
symbols all the way across, right?
right, right. Um, by lining them up
And
column wise.
not
And
having anything else in the row or
right,
the
it can
column.
only be the same, like the same symbol in each column.
Oh,
And though,
okay.
yeah, so I'm sure you've noticed this, but there are two different kinds of birds. So there's, um, like the two small birds can be on top of each other, but like the big bird can't be with them. That's a different symbol.
How dare they? How dare they decide to discriminate against Big Bird?
True. Pretty terrible.
It is. Is Big Bird still around? Like the Sesame Street character?
Pretty
Far,
sure.
far as I
I think he's
know,
still chilling.
like they didn't decide to just randomly shoot Big Bird and say his reign of terror is over.
That would be bad.
That would be quite the Sesame Street special. I feel like many people would disagree with you about that being a great episode.
That might be an upsetting episode.
Think about the drama. I don't think I need to think about drama when I'm watching a kids' educational show. I just don't feel like Sesame Street is going for that type of stuff. I could be wrong, but I feel right. Sesame Street. I mean, it is on HBO Max, or it was. This makes me want to
Have you
recommend.
seen that,
I
Anna?
I just know it exists. I don't know if it's out yet.
True. I haven't seen it yet, but I saw the poster picture and I was like, "What in the world?"
This is a thing. I don't know why it's a thing, but it is a thing.
You want me to tell you if and when you get ones in the right place?
I don't know.
Okay. Okay. You are doing very well right now.
Oh. I'm one short.
You can do it.
That's it. Now if I only knew what it meant.
Yeah, I don't think it's out yet, that movie.
For Winnie the Pooh. I'm about to look it up.
I solved it.
Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey.
Yep. I don't even know if it has a trailer yet. I know there's got a movie poster.
It's still sealed.
I looked it up and also think, why would anyone watch that? I mean, why wouldn't they want to watch it? Come on, Disney. See, Twix is on me.
Like date on this.
Twix agrees with me. Why wouldn't you want to watch it?
Oh, did you do it?
Yeah, I done did it.
Okay, I was on another tab.
Well, I know. You were looking up the movie.
Yeah. Noise.
If you want your drama, there you go, Disney. Twix is angry. She's angry at Disney's take.
Oops. There's not much fuel. I'd better save this for lighting things on fire.
Man, how often do I say that? I better save this for lighting things on fire.
Whoa, what are you doing?
Stuff.
I found the tomb.
Ah! Pyramid monster! Oh, it's Lily.
I've got to see this myself.
Basically the same thing.
Brilliant.
I've seen enough Scooby-Doo episodes to expect the mummy to pop out of that.
Magnificent.
What is this? Look at the hieroglyphs. There is something very important here.
It's the curse.
Everyone, get out of here.
Oh, if I can just get this light.
Always a
to
dark
turn
basement
back
of sorts in every Nancy game. Psh, name 10. Oh, that was sudden and just disappeared. Okay. I cut away from that very suddenly, I feel like.
Yeah, it's very awkward cut.
I can't. What kind of ND fan is you?
Tag fake
Hello.
fan.
Fake fan. Maybe if 5-5 played them, you'd be a bigger fan.
Do you think there's something to this curse?
I've studied curses, so look. Don't make me say it.
Say what?
Yes, I do. Even reading about curses gives me the creeps.
There's no release
Why
date
are
for
you
this
reading
Winnie the
about
Pooh movie.
curses?
Yeah.
Okay.
The creeps.
Yeah, I don't think there's even a trailer, so.
It's like if I can
No,
learn
I think they
everything about
released a trailer
curses,
on the
then maybe
31st.
they won't have any control over me. I can tell that you probably
Oh,
don't
this
believe in
last
curses,
month?
so please
Or-
don't make fun of me.
Yeah, August 31st.
Then I did not see the trailer.
I'm not.
Sorry, I'm just a bit worked up. I'm probably just being oversensitive. You're too calm. Do you know how effective curses are?
But,
They are deadly 76.
But, speaking of trailers.
You know what else
Oh,
has
yes?
that fatality rating? Whitewater.
Oh, yeah,
Rafting
you have
with the
things to talk
hungry
about.
bear,
it's true.
who also has the bird flu and he's holding dynamite.
There was, I guess, the D23 or whatever, Expo, whatever it was called, this past weekend or something.
Yeah, it was
Um,
this past weekend.
And they showed, I guess, a teaser trailer for the. Speaking of trailers, check out my home. You live in a trailer? one of the things they showed, I guess, was the live action Little Mermaid movie teaser
Yeah.
trailer.
Yep.
People weren't happy with it.
Nope. And
What's that
apparently,
book?
a lot of
Curses
people
of
went
the
on
World.
Twitter
Compendium of cruel curses
and
and curious
started bashing
casualties.
Halle Berry
Does have a lot of
Yeah.
goodies.
for
That
playing a
doesn't seem
role
like
that was
right
much
reading.
too young, and it's
I was
not even
originally
Halle
going to go into
Berry.
It's like
paleontology, but
Haley.
no, I
It's like
changed my
yeah,
mind.
Halle
Halle
Bailey.
Why did
Yeah.
no one tell me about how
Yeah.
creepy curses are when I switched majors?
And I was like,
Dinosaurs were bad news back
the
in
internet
day,
is
now totally
stupid.
safe.
I mean, I'll be honest. When I first saw it, I kept thinking, "Wait, Halle Berry? No, that can't be right."
Curses aren't real. You'll be fine.
No, no more
I
talking
saw the
about
little
curses,
teaser,
not
and
around
like,
me.
I'm,
I'm too young to die
the only
out.
odd thing to me about it
Things
was
to
the
do.
fact that
I'm still in school. I haven't even started
her
my
hair's
life
not
yet.
red enough.
I'm not tempting fate here, Nancy.
Right, yeah.
Refuse.
That's
was
my
part of
only
my
issue.
problem.
I can respect that.
That trailer looks amazing. I'm worried because my hopes skyrocket after that. And I really need Disney to pull this off, and their track record is questionable, especially with live action stuff. Like I don't really have any issue with it other than I feel like her hair should just be redder. And
Right.
like I guess Disney or something responded to that with, well, we just think it would be too unrealistic to have a darker woman have this red hair. And I'm like, you're making a movie about a mermaid who sings.
Yeah, true.
Why is this unrealistic?
Like her hair could literally be any color.
Yep.
So funny.
Like, how could that be a thing that they actually say?
Yeah, other than that, I thought it looked fine. I did think it was so funny how everybody was like, Halle Berry is too old to be playing this kind of role. Why would you accept a role for a girl that's this much younger than you? And Halle Berry was like, that's not me.
What did you think about being there to finally open the tomb?
Mermaids are
I
real,
don't know
though.
what to think.
Now, singing
When I
ones
was
aren't.
near it, it just felt...
Disney, what do you know about mermaids?
No, it's stupid.
What?
Something was in that room with me. Whatever it wasn't human. At least not anymore.
Yeah, I think that's a good
Don't
good
go in
description
there.
of her, Anna.
I do worry about what other characters will look like. Like, I don't think we've seen Flounder yet. But I don't know how good Flounder will look.
Yeah, true. I just hope the CGI isn't too cringy.
Goodbye.
See ya.
Like, it really shouldn't be, because Disney should be pretty good with CGI stuff by now.
Yeah.
But you never know. I saw some people joke about how Flounder will look like a character from a very odd Sega Dreamcast game.
Oh?
Yeah. The game is like kind of like a virtual pet type of game. Where it's just a fish with a human's face on it, and they said that's what Flounder's gonna look like.
Oh.
So there's another characters too, and honestly, they can pull off a good aerial. I can tell. I guess the only other thing that feels a bit odd about it is the fact that I guess, from what I've heard, Ursula, her design and everything was supposed to be based on a drag queen. I don't remember the drag queen's name, but you figure they would get, you know, kind of like a drag queen to play Ursula again in the movie. But they decided to just randomly get Melissa McCarthy to play Ursula instead of a drag queen.
Interesting. Oh gosh, Anna, that's one of my least favorite things about the new Beauty and the Beast is how terribly processed Emma Watson's voice sounds.
That's weird that it's too much for Disney because I think they were doing something else that actually had drag queens in it recently, but I don't remember what it was. So it's weird that they had a bunch of drag queens for whatever this was that I'm not remembering too well. Like right around there, and didn't bother with that. They decided to just go with Melissa McCarthy, who doesn't have a good track record for movies that she appears in, unfortunately. I don't mind her. It feels odd. That being said, I don't think I've seen any live action Disney remake of the past decade.
I thought the Jungle Book one was pretty good.
I've heard that.
That's done.
The others,
Haven't done that.
eh.
Haven't done that.
Hit or miss, it sounds like.
Still have to do
Yeah.
that. Haven't done that. Can't check that off.
I mean,
wouldn't
I'm
say
sure they're
bad.
I'm sure they're
But I
okay.
Yeah, I wouldn't say they're bad, but I would say that I definitely prefer the originals.
I feel like from what I've heard, they're not bad, but they feel pointless.
Yeah. It's like they didn't really give us anything new. And I know that, like, it's the same story, but nothing felt, like, super fresh or in a way that, like, I don't know. Nothing felt super pleasing. It was just all, like, acceptable.
Right. Cinderella's decent. And like
I feel like
I
Cinderella was decent, but for some reason, I like Lily James as an actress, and but for some reason,
Not to
she
be
felt
rude, but
strange
who are
as
you?
Cinderella to
Why
me.
are you here?
I could ask
I
the
don't.
same
That
of
might be a
you,
directing
but I
fail
won't.
though, and not a
I'm Dylan Carter.
acting
to
fail.
answer the question you didn't ask, but probably meant to.
I'm Nancy Drew.
Brilliant. Well, good chat.
Oh,
This
this
is
is one of the
similar.
Mustn't
fan
keep you
favorite
from your
Nancy
duties.
boys.
Oh yeah,
Mm-hmm. Lots of fangirls love Dylan.
gotcha. Dylan Cotta. The costumes don't just sort of for me. They also kind of leaned into the abuse aspect and made a point of how it was a triumph for her to kind of stay kind despite all that.
What do you
Hmm.
think of Abdullah?
He's got quite the ego.
Yeah, the costumes were
Well, I'm
very
sure he
good in that
deserves it.
movie. I
What
have
makes
to
you say
definitely
that?
agree with that.
If he didn't, no one would put up with him. History's great pioneers always tend to be a bit prickly. Sure, he's a tyrant, but he's supposed to be the best in his field.
What
Do
should I make
you
for
think
lunch
he
when
is?
we're done?
Who knows
Oh.
if it's true? He's either the best or the guy who says, I'm the best, the loudest. Unfortunately, either one of those two things works equally well. You know, he's just on the edge.
What do you mean?
He's close to being known.
I like
world
I like the
over.
contrast of
He
Anna's
must
all
have gotten a
caps
glimpse of what
about
that would be like.
her passion for the movie and the
What
story,
would he do
and
to
then we just
deserve
get
that love?
Aladdin was good too.
I actually did not like the Aladdin live remake.
I didn't see it,
I
which
felt
which
like it was
I've
too
stayed with.
campy. Yeah, it was too campy. I felt like a lot of this like CGI, they do like a lot of weird CGI special effects stunts, and I didn't really like that. I also, yeah, there's a lot of my problems with that movie have to do with the actual mechanics of the filmmaking and editing. Um, it's really, really hard to stay immersed in that movie because they're constantly breaking that immersion, and so it distracts from the storytelling. Also, my famous ramen takes like 4+ hours to make, so no.
Get on it. uh, which is really nice they did that for Little Mermaid too, because that's why it's my favorite. I should not allow other things to have this much power over me this bad. This is so bad.
It's okay, Anna. It's good to be passionate about your interests.
Or about the movies that you feel a connection to.
Yeah.
So start to run now, and then you and Tara could stream for 4 hours, and there you go.
There we go. Forget all the other things I need to do today.
I mean, can it compare?
No, it
So-
definitely
so-
cannot. But
So, well, at least the more mundane things. I think you're gonna stream with Brit later too. So,
yeah, I am.
so
But there's
you
things
know
I have
that's
to
good
do
too.
between them. Yeah.
Why are you hanging out here outside instead of going into the tomb?
Why aren't you hanging out outside?
Carries laptop and microphone down to the kitchen, cooks.
We should just get like in the corner of my stream a video of you prepping your ramen so we can have a ramen cooking stream on top
Do
of
like a video
a
call through
Nets.
Discord. You'll
Yep,
cut it in.
yep.
Yep.
And then, which goes perfectly with Egypt. Egypt loves ramen.
I
Uh-huh.
have better things
I'm
to
gonna
do.
Google right now
Oh,
best
you
ramen
do
shop in
not.
Cairo.
When you come to your
Do it.
senses, I'll still
Best
be here.
ramen shop in
You know
Cairo.
why England tried to take over the world?
There are some. There's 3.
Well, I'm
There's
not
3 in
surprised.
Cairo.
Boredom?
Because we've got everything you need. Except for the sun. You know why we stopped trying to take over the world?
Because everyone else got sick of it?
That they did.
Is the real reason you're hanging out here because you're not cleared to actually go into the site?
I was hoping we'd be able to get over that little bump in the road before that cat got out.
What do you do exactly?
As a tour guide, I show the world to those who want to see it. It's the best job on the planet.
I
next
think
to
they
the
also
painter or
announced, like,
astronaut.
Where do you give tours?
a Lion King
All
prequel.
throughout Egypt.
That sounds
Really?
like a fantastic job.
I
but
think it's a
why
prequel.
aren't you
I think
leaving
it's just
it
called
to
like
me?
Lion King
It's
Mufasa.
getting very competitive these days. I need every advantage I can get. Well, that's why I'm here, to be perfectly
And my
honest.
mind just like, wait, is this an animated
Since you're
movie
tour
or
guide,
a live
can you
action
give me any
movie?
information about Egypt I might need to know?
Sure,
Interesting.
here.
Mufasa. Yeah, Mufasa.
Why are you so sure the public would want to tour this site?
Surely you've heard of the curse.
I have.
You know what I mean.
You believe
Yeah,
it?
Of course I do.
But
Mufasa.
since you're here, you must not be worried about being cursed yourself.
I've been gloriously unlucky my whole life. I don't think a curse could make things much worse.
I agree. Fire Engine Red would be weird, but when they cast Halle, I was really hoping for like a really dark, rich burgundy, which I feel like would be fine. Feels weird to have a black woman have such a light shade of orangey red. Yeah, it's weird. And like, I don't know. Maybe it's just that's one of the things I just associate with the character of Ariel, at least Disney's Ariel. Just that red hair that she has. And it just feels weird to have it such a non-thing for the character in the live action version.
I'd better get going.
Hurry back now.
like a lot of the other Disney princesses and whatnot, I can probably get by with different hair colors or whatever, or less vibrant hair colors. But it just with Ariel it really sticks out, probably because it is such a fantastic red.
Right.
Yes, it is nice that she can sing.
Yeah,
That is
that'll
an
be
important thing they need to
really
nail
good.
down. Am I just finding people to talk to right now? Is that my main
Yeah.
thing? Okay.
You've talked to Lily and Dylan, and so you have 2 more.
What do you think of this tomb?
What are you getting at?
It's amazing. The amount of detail, the size. Well, someone really important must be buried here.
After 5,000 years of recorded history, that could be said about every hole in the ground.
But that's what you think, isn't it?
I don't leave the house for anything less than amazing.
So it's safe to assume this is going to be a major find?
You tell me.
Who do you think is buried here?
No, I do not guess.
Who are you hoping to find here?
Who does everyone want to find? The lost.
I do
I don't-
like that quote
Who is
about I don't leave the
Never
house for
die.
anything less than
that?
amazing.
Why is she lost?
Over 100
It's a nice one.
They found her tomb, the most magnificent of its kind. But
Oh,
when
you
they
had
opened
something
the
else to talk
tomb,
about too, didn't
do
you?
know what
Mm-hmm.
they found?
What's that?
That's one of the announced sarcastic my interaction was, please still give her red hair. And now I'm kind of like, actually, if it's that, maybe just go with like jet black.
Yeah.
Nothing?
They found 2 kneecaps. The queen was nowhere to be found.
Why's that?
Nobody knows. I say she was never there to begin with.
Do you have proof?
No. The people who had proof have been dead 100 times longer than they were ever
Yeah, it's hard to
alive.
judge how a
So
movie will
they're
be
not
by a
talking.
tiny snippet trailer.
We have to learn to think like
Hi,
they
Coco.
Hey,
It's
Coco.
not easy. Anyone who says different lies or is stupid.
Do you know Dylan?
I know of him.
You do? So he has a reputation?
How you doing,
He's a very
Coco?
popular guide, for whatever that is worth. I do not like guides. They distort history and turn the other way as sticky-fingered tourists steal every bit of Egypt they can find.
That seems a little harsh.
Not harsh enough. Every tourist thinks, what will it hurt? I'll just take one small piece of the pyramids. And they come, by the millions they come. And bit by bit, they smuggle our history back in their luggage. They're worse than the museums.
I'm not a fan of Holly and an outfit with Ariel's coloring when her casting was announced, and they did the burgundy hair thing. It was beautiful.
Sounds like
Do you
it.
think international teams have stolen
Good thing they
artifacts
toned
from
it down
Egypt?
for the movie.
No, I do not think.
No!
I know.
You don't
It's
seem
No, it's
okay.
fine,
to
Anna.
have Dylan here.
I brought it up to
Good.
be
I'm
discussed.
glad you noticed. If this
Yeah.
were my site, like it should be, he'd be out on the sand with his hat in his hand, trying to catch a ride back to Cairo.
But I just thought it was really dumb that the response to it was, we think it's too bizarre of a thing. Like nobody will believe that if she has that shade of red Ariel has.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Too much of a suspension of disbelief for
We didn't have our mythical character have any sort of mythical hair.
how dare she? How could you even consider it's her having that shade of red as her hair? It's unbelievable. But here's the rest of the movie about a mermaid who becomes a person because of a sea witch. Spoilers. Theranos giving me go out a little bit. A surefire way to get so many words. True. Like when a YouTube channel decides that it knows best because it's called cinema therapy and they talk about Little Mermaid. That's another way to get
Fired.
That's another way to get Attica.
The sandstorm did not scare you away.
It'll take more than a little sandstorm to get me to leave.
Shh! Do not tempt the Anunnaki.
Though, what?
I should not have even
I will
spoken their name.
I will tempt the
Disregard that.
Chewbacca if I wanna.
I didn't mean to say
The
Anunnaki.
Chewbacca?
Yeah.
Oh, I said it again, didn't I? I'm Jamila, by the way. But if anyone asks, you haven't seen me.
Why are you here?
Well, I can't exactly be there, now can I? That would make no sense.
Oh, she's on talking.
What do you think of Abdullah?
Not
Stop
much.
excusing
He talks
abusive
always like
parents,
there's a
especially
Which
when the whole
movie are we
movie.
talking
The
about?
audience would
Little
listen to
Mermaid.
such a tedious man.
Oh.
I say let him think he's in charge if it makes him happy.
You don't think he should be in charge?
I don't think he's capable of being in charge. He doesn't even believe in the Anunnaki.
What do you think of Dylan?
The tour guide.
Yeah,
Did I have to have an opinion of him?
I guess not.
Oh, good. That's a relief.
You know what this little exchange reminds me of?
What?
Do you know what happened in the exchange about her not do I have to have an opinion about Dylan?
Oh yeah, I see it.
It reminds me of somebody saying, I can't not have an opinion about things.
Woo!
Except for, at that point, that same person said they do not have an opinion about Nancy Drew games.
Uh-huh. I remember.
Yep. Like you played 5 of them. You would know whether or not it's a type of series that you enjoy.
Mm-hmm.
Why are you faking?
Are you worried about the curse?
Who could be worried about a curse at a time like this?
A time like what?
The makers, the original architects, they're watching.
Who are you talking about?
Nancy, they can't hear you. You do not have to pretend.
I'm not pretending. What are you talking about?
How could you not know? This is the cradle of civilization.
Right?
Here we were born, and like all infants, this is where we were taught
Taught what?
to be human. We didn't just figure that
Oh
out.
man.
But for millennia, we lived in caves, terrified of the very earth, of fire and wind and lightning. We cowered.
I was afraid of Earth, Wind, and Fire, and telling me all about remembering September.
One night, our ancestors saw the sky catch fire, and the brave ones left their caves and walked into
It's great because it like cut out randomly.
Oh no.
So it's like
I don't follow.
you
us to the next level of
September.
consciousness, and in return, we built them the pyramids.
No.
It was great. Yeah, there was quite a bit of Chewbacca lore.
That makes sense.
It does.
You didn't expect me to agree.
Most people take a little.
Very much agreed, Coco.
Dang it, Discord.
Ruining your perfect Earth, Wind, and Fire impersonation.
If we built the pyramids for the aliens, why did they all just leave?
They didn't leave. They're all around us. Do you want me to call them?
No.
Oh, well, that's a shame. They're an amazing sight. They're slender and
I don't
tall,
know, that's
and
so
have the most
funny to me.
gorgeous, glowing, luminescent fangs.
When did you become so interested in aliens?
Sunny June. I took his Are You Alien or Ali Out course. Changed my life.
Miller.
Did you know
Okay.
that aliens were there at every major human milestone, with the exception of the moon landing?
All right, I'll bite. Why?
Because it was a rude thing to do, and they wanted no part of it.
Who is Sunny June? I've seen his name everywhere, but we've never met.
I can't explain it all to you, not now. He's special. He's met them.
Met whom?
You don't make this easy, do you?
To be fair, neither do you.
True. The Anunnaki. He's spoken to them. He knows that they're on their way.
So, from all I've gathered and heard, that a lot of people were really stoked about meeting Sunny June, and then they were disappointed with Sunny June when they met him.
So I saw a meme once, and it was like,
I'm still
Sunny
not a
June
believer.
is like
But look around.
seeing
This
a
temple
commercial
is
for a
proof.
Big Mac,
There is no
It
way
looks
all of this
so
could have been built
great.
without their help.
and then you
All
go to
those things
McDonald's,
seem like
and it's
human
like the
accomplishments
bun
to
is
me.
crooked, and
As
there's
they were designed to look.
gross
But I had hoped that
ketchup
we could see
dripping down the
strings, not
side.
just the puppet.
Not
It's
just
all
ketchup,
greasy.
gross ketchup.
I'll catch you later.
You know, like it's just not like pretty.
It's
like
not.
It is
It's
in the
not
commercial.
appetizing like it is in the commercial. Yeah,
Right.
because of the glow up that the commercials give it.
Yeah, exactly. They're like meeting Sunny June was kind of like that.
You go in expecting to get a Happy Meal, and you just get a sad burger. Sunny June is a sad burger.
Exactly.
And Coco is one of those people. Were you also one of those people, V? That felt that
mean,
way
I think
ultimately.
I was more disappointed with the Shattered Medallion as a whole. And it didn't really have a lot to do about Sunny June. It more so had to do with the game.
When the Big Mac looks like
Although-
it was stomped on.
Yeah, although there's like this weird. Okay, this is gonna sound weird. There's like this odd sexual tension between Sunny June and Nancy, despite the fact that Bess is crushing on Sunny June through that whole game. And it's just like never expounded upon or explained. It's just strange. And so it feels like a weird, I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. It's strange.
Well, I mean, I've learned from your reading of some of the books that there's this random sexual tension with at least one character in everything Nancy does. And you know,
True.
she winds up inevitably making out with the one or
Yeah,
two
that's
people.
true. In the Nancy Drew files, Nancy always be making out with somebody. um,
That's the first part of every file.
yeah. Um, yeah, I've heard that before. Anna, did you know that when they do cereal commercials, they put Elmer's glue, like school glue, in as the milk instead of actual milk?
They want to really appeal to kids, and kids love eating paste.
Yeah, true. Hi,
Hey,
Paige.
hey, Paige. I hope you
Fly
have a
safely.
safe trip.
Yeah, the glue is pretty bad. I had to do I remember in film school we had a day in my lighting class where we had to do like product lighting and then take pictures of it. And so we had like the tabletop set up with like the all white background.
Can't check
And
that
then
off
we
yet.
were literally given like the
Can't
most
check that off
random crap, and we were like, all right, you got to light this to make it look good.
Still have to
And
do
I
that.
remember
You had to make
they
crap
also
look good.
yeah, they also gave us like tips and stuff about like touching things up and like putting like matting powder on things that had shiny surfaces so that it wouldn't shine too much, that kind of thing. So like uh we learned some of those tricks and things.
Still have to do that.
Where should I go now? I've talked to
Okay, so
everybody.
everybody, um there must be something in the antiquities tent that you haven't looked at.
Is that where I did the
It's a blue
puzzle thing?
maybe.
I don't know. I'm just trying to find it right now. I know. I'll drink water till I die again.
Yeah, the blue tent. Or maybe it's not blue. Gray? Green? The
I,
tent that's the tent that you don't sleep in.
I'm entirely gonna check this out when it's so clearly visible. So kind.
Wonder if there's anything in here or if it's something random that like you won't be able to check off till later.
Am I being kind? I don't even know.
You're always kind.
Because I don't know if I was doing something that was unintentionally unhelpful or not, or if that was sarcasm or what.
Oh, I don't know.
Like, did I do something? Oh no. Have you called Hotchkiss? No. Do I have
That
her
might be
number?
helpful. Maybe some phone conversations.
I do have her number. It wasn't okay. Okay, I wasn't sure. I thought I did something.
Sarcasm! Oh, okay.
I'm sorry.
It's Nancy Drew.
Oh, Francine, dear, I'm so glad you called. I've been having the most infuriating problem with my internet.
This is Nancy Drew.
Oh,
That
you
sounds
young
nice, Paige.
filthy